Yodi ho ho ho, what's going on everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of the 2024 Durango Gold 310 RLQ. This is going to be a classic rear living fifth wheel, but done the KZ way. I think this is absolutely beautiful. It is not light and bright like most of the RV industry is going. You got a drop frame up in the front, so you'll see you get massive pass-through storage. Full profile RV, meaning it is flat all the way across to create a little extra, head space for you, a little extra rainy day space, as opposed to, a mid-profile that starts kind of sloping back in the back. But today I am at the KZ manufacturer doing a whole bunch of units, and I think you guys are going to really like it. Now, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description. And as always, if you guys are interested in this RV, there will be a link for the price down there as well with it. But let's go ahead and start on the inside and then work our way around the outside for the people that want to see, the full kit and caboodle. But again, it's the 2024 Durango Gold 310 RLQ. You got the all-weather insulation package, so you're going to be camping pretty much all year in this bad boy. It is definitely going to be one of the better insulated units out there on the market, and they have one of the better warranties out there on the market. So a 2-year factory warranty. Just about everybody else is using, just kind of a standard, 1 year kind of go at it. So like I was saying, classic rear living setup. So you're going to have pretty much what I would consider a super slide. You have your refrigerator, big old residential oven, big convection microwave, TV, fireplace, sound bar. Definitely a really nice size island. I'm digging that. And then over here, you got kind of your seating slide. And notice that there's not going to be, any carpet. So every time I post a video of an RV with carpet on there, people seem to have a pretty poor reaction to it. So let me know how you feel, about that right there. But I really like it because it blends in with the floor. Now, speaking of the floor, there is a lot of floor space in the KZ, which is great. In fact, which is great, including the fact that you have an island. Now, you might have heard that little beeping right there. That is one of the best dishwashers that I have seen in an RV. Absolutely fantastic. That is going to be something that I think a lot of people are using for sure. Now, for slide height, in all the Durango Golds, you are looking at about 6'10", so it's going to be one of the industry's largest slide, if not the largest. Haven't seen one taller, quite yet, but I also like the fascia that they're using for the slides. It actually has some texture to it. It's not just that flat, wood that just about every brand is going with these days. Really nice size windows. All of them open up for a good breeze. You also have, the day and the night shades as well, as well as like, the screens and all that. So when you're catching a good breeze, you're not letting any bugs in. Table for 2 that you can expand out for 4. Power theater seating. So, right here, you got close, open, massage, heat, USB port. Nothing not to like there. 2 cup holders and a place for, maybe the remotes or a book or 2. But also, it's going to be directly across from your entertainment section. But before we get there, even though this is a couples coach, sleeping is definitely not the primary objective of this. You do have the tri-fold sofa. So if you're not familiar with that, I'm going to go ahead and pull that out for you real quick. But you'll also see windows out the back, overhead storage as well. Actually, let me angle that down just a little bit more. Overhead storage for all of your, your extra stuff. So right here, you take these cushions. And then you just take it, pull that up so I'm not, last thing I need is to be full mooning everybody in a video. So right there, you lift it up, you pull these legs off to the side, and then boom. All you gotta do now is drop that back and you got a great place for sleeping for the grandkids, or if you got a buddy, just got a little crazy at the campground, needs a place to crash, you got a place to do it. Now you just put the cushions back on, and then, but like I was saying, overhead storage, but you'll also see you have counters on both sides, and they do flip up and go all the way down. I'm not sure why they are so deep, because I'll show you that here in a second. It would be hard to get anything, down at the bottom, but nonetheless, they're thinking of extra storage, and anytime you got thinking of extras, I'd like to encourage that. That is for sure. So this is what I was talking about. Outlets on both sides. So pretty darn deep. I mean, what would you put in there? You know, I don't know what I would do with that space. Maybe put some blankets in there. I think that'd be kind of cool. Put a blanket, come back out, and now you're ready to rock. You also have a fan on the ceiling, so help circulate some of the air. And speaking of air, you're not going to notice any of the ACs. So they're all going to be that whisper quiet, all ducted in. All you're going to see is the returns and then the opening where it's running through the track. Sansui TV that's going to be on a swivel, so whether you're sitting back here on the sofa, over on the dinette, or on the theater seating, you're going to have a good view no matter where you are. Built-in soundbar, and then the InnoFlame. So that's going to be nice. It's an electric heater. It's got 4 different lighting modes. And, you know, it just looks really nice. Plus, it is free electric heat down at the campground in most cases. There's also going to be another one up in the bedroom. And I believe the main AC also has a heat pump. So 3 sources of that electric heat. So, you know, that'll really knock off the chill. Unless you're camping somewhere really cold, you're probably not using up the propane, you know, on the heat, which is nice, not on the furnace. So the oven, like I was saying, residential in size. I mean, 4 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixings. Room to cook a turkey or, you know, whatever. You could definitely get, you know, your Chef Boy RV on, no problemo. You also have, bada bing and bada boom, some storage. You're going to have a pull-out drawer right here. And then you also get a little trash can. But solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. And then right here, this is actually a pretty cool sticker. So if you want to pause it on that, I'll give you about 3 seconds there. Hit that pause button and read over that. But this is the Peace of Mind package. So it's basically stating that KZ is the bomb. You know, extra added 17.5-inch tires. I love that spice rack. I just think that's so cool. I'm someone that does the cooking. And, you know, that'll do it. Upgraded, you know, upgraded suspension, tire pressure monitoring system. You know, all that good stuff. Now back to the island, same solid surface countertops you saw that I just showed you, but you're going to get a farm style sink. I'm a big fan of these sinks as opposed to being recessed down in the middle, but stainless steel, high-rise faucet, whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. 3 pull-out drawers over here, and then bada bing, bada boom, access to your plumbing, some storage. Those are going to be the tops that go right on top of the sink. And heck, I'm just going to show it again. Massive dishwasher, because I got so many people that every single video they post doesn't have a dishwasher. Doesn't have a dishwasher. Well, now it does. Outlet, viewing window. You also have a massive GE refrigerator. So just like the one inside your home, I mean, it's even got the crushed ice, the water that comes out the side. I just think this is super nice. Now this is going to go, you know, shipping across to somewhere across the country. But you can see, I mean, just like the one inside your home, you can pack away a week's worth of food, you know, no problemo. Oh, got the safety latch. Let's see here. Safety latch right there. Closet. You know, the only thing missing in these campers are going to be the adjustable shelving, because these are fairly spread apart. I'd love to see adjustable shelving, you know, maybe for the 25s. We'll see what comes around. More countertop space, you know, maybe if you want to do like a little blender, just to zip in and out, grab a little blender top off, you're able to do that. 3 pull-out drawers right here. So that's pretty interesting. Haven't quite seen that before. I like the look of the backsplash. That is just going to be, you know, kind of like a wallpaper. And then you got the copper tab to connect onto the magnetic latch here. So when you're driving down the road, it is a pretty hefty magnet. And I like those. I think that's cool looking. But all right. You know, drop comments along the way if you got some questions. I've got answers, hopefully. The one control, touch screen right there. So all your slides, all your different lightings, kind of playing around with that. I won't get too much into that, but just a really nice system in general. You can also use your cell phone as well. 2 steps to get up into the bathroom and the shower area. If you got a hard time getting up, you do have a handy dandy grab handle. You also got a window right here. So if you want to play friendly neighbor, you know, you can wave over at them. The old steamer sink sucker 3000 right there. Then you got a towel rack over to your left. 1-piece fiberglass shower, which is really nice. And, you know, I am, you know, a bigger guy. Say it all the time here, porcelain foot flush throne too. That's in a good spot. You're not rubbing shoulders. But I'm fitting in here, you know, just fine. No problemo at all. You also got a place where you can put, you know, your soap if you're, you know, a soap person. I'm always more of like the body wash kind of guy. But then you got, you know, 6'8" probably into here. I'd say about 6'4" into here. So really nice head clearance. spider web. And then you pull it around. Place for the old bowling gun, baby. Cannot wait for bowling to start back up. I'm dying. The bowling alley. Okay, so the last couple of years, or last year, I guess, it's been a little rough on the bowling. It's the least I've bowled for probably the last 10 years or so of my life. But, outlets, and then on-demand hot water heater. But the bowling alley, once we finally got the team back together, went through freaking renovations. So that's opening up, I believe, next month. So I'm stoked for that. The bed is going to be on a tilt, which is pretty nice, and it's going to open you up to quite a bit more walk-around room through here. You also have window, Dracula shades, day and night. And then you also have shelf, and, a couple outlets right there, along with cubbies, outlets. The height up in here is pretty darn nice as well. You're also going to have a TV, and I like the shelving. I'd probably turn that into a little bookshelf. I just think that would look super neat. My wife would love it. Either that or she'd have like crystals or copper sound bowls or crystal sound bowls, whatever. And then, boom. More countertop space, emergency exit, outlet, 6 of these pull-out drawers, and then as you can see, that's going to be your second fireplace there. Laundry hoop right here. Bada bing, bada boom, looking all nice. And then you have washer and dryer prep or just a lot of hanging room. I like how they separated the 2 bars. Those are going to be those 2 extra chairs. And then, there you go. Gives you a good idea of that. But a pretty darn snazzy fifth wheel for sure. I'm digging them. I'm relatively new to the whole, KZ lineup. But I think they do a really great job. I mean, look how just really nice that decor looks. I just think it's pretty darn sharp. But again, this is the 2024 Durango Gold 310 RLQ. Now I'm just going to take you on a quick tour here of the outside. As you can see, you have the solid entry steps that flip up into the doorway. You also have, a screen door and things like that. Dual awnings, which again, the size of that, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, all that good stuff, down in the description with a link for the price. You got the 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. LP Quick Connect will be located right here. You're also on that drop frame, so this is what opens this up to an absolute ton of storage. I mean, think about all the stuff that you could just, place in there. I mean, heck, honestly, my kids would have no problem just throwing a couple of air mattresses in there and sleeping in the darn thing. But it's also got, ducting right there, so it's all heated as well. You got a TV behind this kind of, leatherette material right there. You also got the JBL soundbar. Heated and enclosed underbelly, that's going to be the solar charge controller and your battery disconnect, along where you're going to put a battery, or 2. Slam latch doors, frameless windows. Both of the awnings are going to be the Solera 3000 series. Or I'm sorry, I misspoke. This one's a Solera 3000 series, so it'll run off of your 12 volt. You also have a leash latch right here. And then heading out the back, you got yourself a ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof. You're also prepped up for the rear observation camera. I'm kind of curious what's in here. That is pretty darn cool. Did not see that coming. I mean, imagine putting some like tools back there. Maybe stuff if you ever have to change a tire, if you ever end up, getting something like that going on. But there is that tire pressure monitoring system. So unless you pick up a nail or something like that, you won't have to worry about blowouts or, over or under inflation. 4-way pin connection, and then a 3,000-pound tow rating, 300-pound hitch rating. So if you want to use it for extra storage, you are more than able to do so. Both of these awnings you can put a slide topper on if you would like. And then as you keep walking around here, 17.5-inch Cooper H-rated tires. And then right here, the All-Track, so much upgraded suspension when you're driving. Basically to you, that's just going to mean a smoother ride, baby. 50-inch or 50-amp connection, and then 3 camera safety preps. So prepped on the right side, the left side, and the back side. Easy cord reel. And then you also have hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, a black tank flush, which is going to be a sprinkler system there for your poop tank, and then your city water connection there as well. You have propane behind this door, auto level control right here, and then up in the front, you're going to get some pretty good storage. So you got this compartment. So if you ever wanted to install a generator, you know, this is where you'd be doing it. You also got your hydraulic controls right there, which is going to be behind that door. And then this one, let me take both hands for a second. It's just a little extra, you know, a little extra oomph storage. Up in the front, you're also going to see you got the upgraded MORryde pin box. So again, that's just going to be more of a comfortable ride. You have upgraded suspension, upgraded pin box. You got this little rubber there, so when you're bumping, that's what's going to keep it really nice and comfortable inside of your truck. LEDs there shining like justice for you. But I think that about wraps it up, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope to see you next time. Again, this is the 2024 Durango Gold 310 RLQ. My name is Hunter. See ya. Meow, 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 meow.